Lesson 26. Using whole steps and half steps to build any major triad chord. Back in lesson 3 and lesson 4, we learnt what half steps were, any two notes right next to each other. We also learned what whole steps were, two half steps added together. We can use whole steps and half steps to build any major triad chord, from which we can build other chords like diminished, augmented and seventh chords. Let me show you the technique. First thing we need to do is find a note we're going to build a chord on. So for instance, if we wanted to build a C major chord, we would therefore start on the note C, as we want to build a C major chord. From this C, we will do a small technique using whole steps and half steps to find out which is the C major chord. Let's do this technique. First thing we do is go whole step up from C, then from D we go a whole step up again, then we'll go a half step up, then we'll go a whole step up. So we end up with these 5 notes. So again, we want to build a C major chord, so we start on C, we go a whole step up, a whole step up, a half step up, and then a whole step. Then what we do is we will take the second and 4 fingers away. That leaves you with the C major triad chord. Okay, let's try it on F. We want to build an F major chord, so we start on F. From F we go a whole step up, a whole step up, a half step up, then a whole step up. We take away the second and 4 fingers. That leaves us with an F major chord. Let's try it with G. We want to build a G major chord, so we start with G. We go a whole step up, a whole step up, a half step up, and then a whole step. Take the second and 4 fingers away. We're left with a G major chord. Let's try this on B flat. We want to build a B flat major chord. So we go a whole step up from B flat, then a whole step up again, a half step up, then a whole step up. Take the second and 4th fingers away. That leaves you with a B flat major chord. What I want you to do is I want you to start with C, and I want you to use this technique through all 12 keys. So we start with C, we go whole step, half step, whole step, take the second and 4 fingers away, we have a C major chord. Then we go up to the next note, and we build a D flat major chord. Now to save confusion, a D flat major chord could also be a C sharp major chord. But what we're going to do is, as we go through, we're going to call each of the chords that we start with the black note a flat. So we've done C major. Let's start with D flat. Whole step, half step, whole step, second and 4 fingers away, D flat major chord. And we start with D, whole step, half step, whole step. Second and 4 fingers away, D major. Again, sorry, for E flat. Whole step, half step, whole step. Second and 4 fingers away, E flat major. So by the time you've gone through all 12 keys, you should be able to go through each major chord. using the whole steps and half steps technique. So let me shout out to each chord. C, D flat, D, E flat, E, F, G flat, G, A flat, A, B flat, B, and then we're back to C. So before you move on, make sure you use the whole steps and half steps technique to learn all 12 major chords.